bitches, they upset. They be got my fucking took off. Let the band play. Talking down about me, you a fan, hoe. Crazy car snatches ass. I can't name one nigga that ain't.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl G, baby. I'm back at it again with another video for you guys. Well, it's more so like a rant, more than anything, than like an actual subject, but we're gonna talk about it though. So I just felt like just getting some of this off, and plus I feel like we don't talk about this enough as a nation, you know. And it's gonna be about the serving industry and what's it like working in the restaurant industry. For those of you who haven't already, follow me on my socials. It's GBabyX for my Instagram, and it's GBaby_ for my Twitter, and Callie the Stallion X if you want to follow my TikTok and see what I be doing on there. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to go over some of my icks when it comes to serving, because trust, there's a lot, but there's like, I literally made a list in my phone. There's main points that I'm going to hit. Now, before I even get started, don't you dare hit me with the, well, you know what you was getting into when it came to serving and all this other extra shit. First of all, you're not wrong, but you're not right neither. You're not right, like, because y'all like to use that excuse for the shit that y'all like to pull in the restaurant. And that's where we're about to just nip that shit in the bud, because fuck no. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna pull up my list. My first ick when working in the service industry is that bullshit saying the customer is always right. Y'all are not always right. Especially when, like, being a server, we try to make sure like every table is 100% every single time that we get a table, right? That's why we read shit back to you. We ask questions of what you want, because we want to make sure you get exactly what you want and you don't throw a bitch fit later, because then it's gonna throw me off. Or at least it will throw me off a little bit, because I know, like, I'm the type of person where, like, I'm very detail oriented. I want your food to be how you want it to be. If it's not right, let me know so I can fix it. But besides that, that's not what I'm getting into. But, you know, there's some instances where some of y'all customers would order one thing, go through the process, food comes out, and then what is it that a motherfucker says? Oh, this isn't right. This isn't my order. Yes, it is, bitch. Yes, it is. That's exactly what you said. I read the shit back to you. You confirmed it with me. You said yes. Like, what is you talking about? It's your order. But then it's a whole hissy fit, and now it's like, now I have to wait another 12 minutes before I can get my food. I'm upset. Like, no. Know what the fuck you're ordering. Know what the fuck you're ordering. If you have a question, if you're really genuinely thinking that you was ordering something else, but you got this instead, or whatever the case may be, like, ask questions. Like, please, like, you will save both you and me a whole lot of time, because time is money, baby. I need to get you in, get you sat, get you fed, and get you out. Like, that's all I'm here to do, right? But no. And then you get some customers that just, like I said, they have this whole, the customer is always right persona in their head. And they just think that that means that they could treat you any kind of way. They could talk to you any kind of way. They could run you around the restaurant, take up all your time, get mad when you have other tables and say that you're taking too long. Like, all this other extra shit. And it's just like, you're not my only person. Like, I could have a table of 10, and then have a table of 4, and then a table of 2. And you expect me to be able to handle you and all your shenanigans at table with the 10. You expect me to be able to handle all y'all with no issues, no problems. Sometimes I can do it. Don't get me wrong, I can do it. But if you know you in a big ass party like that, don't be a fucking bitch. Like, what do you gain from that? Like, what do you gain, honestly? But Yeah, now fucking with me, if I'm your server, that customer is always right bullshit is gonna fly out the window with me. I am not going to cap with you. I don't play that shit. Cause sometimes you're wrong. Now, if it was me, I'll take accountability. Be like, oh, I was wrong. I messed up. I didn't put the appetizer in. I didn't get the drink. Whatever the case may be, I'll take accountability for it. I'll even say it to my tables. You know, I'm sorry, I forgot. Like, you know, like shit, serving is hard. Like you're constantly moving. Requests out the ass, people stopping you, even people that's not even at your table, stopping you, asking for help and shit all like that. Like, it's very easy to forget shit. So for customers to always think that, you know, we're just always on it, like we're not. We're human. We're not robots. We have points of where we forgot or we forget shit. Like, it happens. If you really think it's that easy, then bitch, put on a uniform, get your apron, and go start taking tables. Like, if that's really how it is, and you think you a badass bitch and you a badass server, go ahead. Fill out the application, get the apron, and go take some tables. Let me see you do it. See you do it better than me. That's what I want to see. The fuck? Whoever came up with that shit, I should slap the fuck out of you. I really should, because what? So that means that you can talk to me any kind of way, treat me any kind of way, just because you're always right? Bitch, fuck no. But anyway, now, the next one that I'm gonna talk about, now this is a problem. This is a problem. And if you are a person that does this shit, I'm telling you right now, we talk about you and we wish that you would get the fuck. You would get the fuck out. And it's the motherfuckers that like to sit in your section for hours at a time and don't even tip you for your time. Because it doesn't make sense. Well, first of all, the thing is that I don't get about that is, first of all, the service is done. I'm not coming over to see if you want some more food. I'm not coming over to see if you need to-go drinks, to-go boxes, if you want dessert. I'm not. So you literally just dry sitting there, just to sit there, letting the ice from the water melt that I brought 3 hours ago. You're just sitting there. And that is the most fucked up and annoying thing ever, because like everybody knows, servers rely on tips, which means after your tip, after you leave a tip, you're supposed to get the fuck up and go on about your day. But instead, y'all motherfuckers like to sit and then don't even tip accordingly. Now, I'm not gonna tell you like tip a grand amount, but at least make it worth the server's while, because you're basically fucking up our money doing that. Like, I can't stand that shit. Y'all know that this is how we rely on our livelihood. Y'all know that shit. And you will continue to sit there for 3 hours at a time, 4 hours at a time. I had a table sit for 4 hours in my section. Do you not know how much money I lost because of that? And then it only took me like, I ain't gonna tell y'all the exact amount, but it was a small double-digit number. Let's just say that. I'm not gonna get y'all too much in my business. But it's just like, damn, I would have been fine with that amount had you have got the fuck up and left. Like, I would have been fine, you know? But it's the fact that you sat there for 4 hours and that's all you leave me. And all I got is these 2 tables, because where I work at now, like, we only get 3 table sections. The place I worked at before that, we get like maybe 5, 6, maybe 4 tables, depending on how many people was on the floor. But the place I work at now is always busy. You always need people. But yeah, so I only have 3 tables. If you sitting there for 4 hours at a time, the whole time, out of that 4 hours, I'm flipping these 2 tables only. And if you would have got your bitch ass up, I could have at least had 4 tables. Because I mean, like, think about it. It basically takes 30 minutes to 45 minutes for someone to come into the restaurant, sit down, order their drink, order their food, get the food, eat it, see if they want any dessert or anything, which is rare, you know. Get their to-go boxes and leave. It takes, at least with me, it takes 30 to 45 minutes for me to get you in and get you out. So that means I could have like 1.5, basically 1.5 tables, 2 tables. If it was like 30 and 30, then of course 2 tables. But still, I could have 4 tables. In that one seat alone, I could have 4 other tables. And you decided to sit there the whole night. And I'm the type where I will start like hinting like, you need to go. Like, what is you doing still sitting here? Thank you for your money, but bye. Bye. Because why are you here? you finished your food, took the plates out the way. I'm looking at you like, so is you gonna get up or like what? And you will still sit there. And I feel like some people do that shit on purpose too. Cause we over here like, hello, can you please go? And then what's also fucked up is the fact that we can't ask y'all to leave because it's rude. Well, I think it's rude that your bitch ass is sitting in my section for 4 hours for no fucking reason, just talking. And it's only 2 people. There ain't that much shit for y'all to talk about in 4 hours at a restaurant. I'm sorry. There's not. Like, you mean to tell me you couldn't have gone to like an ice cream shop or something and went to the party, eat some ice cream together and continue your conversation? You really gonna be content and comfortable sitting in a booth or table, but in my case, a booth, just sitting there and talking for 4 hours, not eating nothing else? Like, you might as well just eat the leftovers that I gave y'all the to-go boxes for. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, if you one of them motherfuckers that like to sit in people's sections for hours and hours at a time, and you're only like 2 people, not even just 2 people. It's more understandable when it's a party of like 10 to 20 or whatever, because I mean, obviously it's a birthday and obviously y'all want to hang out. Like, that's understandable. Plus we know we're getting a good tip off y'all anyway, but it doesn't matter then. But I'm talking about like 4 and smaller. What is y'all there for? What is you there for? You ate good, you enjoyed the service, go. Just go. That's all you gotta do is just go. But yeah, if you one of them, please stop. Cause you fucking with people's money doing that. So please stop. That's number 2. Now let's get into number 3. Ooh, let's just go ahead and follow up with that one. Coming in up at number 3 of my server ick is y'all motherfuckers that like come in 30 minutes before closing. That is so inconsiderate, because y'all be the worst tippers on top of that. The worst motherfucking tippers. Like, you gonna come. You gonna come 30 minutes before we close. You know we about to close. And that's why I feel like restaurants should like close the kitchen like 10, 20 minutes before the actual closing, like to the people that actually want to sit down. Like, we should close it to them. People that's actually already sitting there, like already waiting for their food, or they already here, like, and they already sat and settled and everything like that. Okay, y'all could for the next 20 minutes get your shit, you know. But why would you bring your ass inside of here 30 minutes, bro? I'm thinking about how I'm about to go home, how I'm about to roll the wood, roll the blizzy, be high as fuck, eat my food. And then I see you in my section 30 minutes before closing. I'm like, well, I already know I'm not leaving till like an hour 30 after. Because you want to sit here. And then some of y'all like to take your sweet, precious ass time. Sweet, precious ass time, too. Like, you see me, I'm over here, like, I will purposely start cleaning my section. Like, yeah, I'm cleaning, meaning I'm getting ready to go, which means you need to get ready to go. Ask me for a little to-go box or something. But no. No. You'd rather sit there and waste my time further. And like I said, y'all be the worst tippers on top of that. Be tipping under the percent that is qualified as a decent tip. or you stiff. So it's like, what's the point? You mean to tell me that you couldn't have came in tomorrow during regular business hours when we actually had time and I actually had energy, and now I gotta be here, be fake and shit, go through the motions, clean my section, do my back work, wait for you to get done. And then after that, I still gotta clean up after you and finish my to-go work to do. And yeah, but the point is, I could be home. And the whole point as to why I'm bringing this part up is because, like, if you're gonna come in 30 minutes before closing, at least get something to go. Like, get something to go. You could even tip our to-go servers. They did tips too. Like, just get something to go. It will make the kitchen's lives easier, the server's life easier, and your life easier. Just get it to go. Get it and go. That's all you gotta do is get it and go. But they don't do that. Another server ick of mine is dealing with racists. See, one thing about living in Texas, you can definitely tell who's a racist, especially being a server. You can definitely tell who is racist at your table. Never fails, because everybody pretty much knows the face a racist gives you once you talk to them and you're black. That then they talk all low and shit, so it make it hard for you to get the order and everything. You gotta repeat it or tell them, like, what'd you say? Like, you know. And it's an ick of mine because it's just like, it's 2023. Even though they're trying to go back to that era, we're out of that era. And what also pisses me off is, like, you know, you're serving, especially me, I'm black, I'm a black server. And when they ask me for certain things, because, you know, you may want some ranch, you may want some ketchup or something, like, whatever. But it's the fact that, like, you could just tell where the place is coming from as a black server. You can definitely feel it, you can see it, and it sucks having to just basically sit there and, because this is your livelihood for the moment, and you gotta get money out of them somehow. And I just, it's hard. It is really, really, really hard, because there'll be times, like, I know my mouth. Those that know me, they know my mouth. There have been times where I have to bite my tongue so hard because of the fact that I can tell that they're trying to get under my skin. And it's not a good feeling. It's really not. And I know some of y'all may be like, oh, like, well, why don't you get a manager and, like, or whatever. Well, me, I'm a strong bitch. I'm strong. Like, I could take it as long as it's not, like, complete disrespect. Then I'll get a manager. But if it's some shit where I'm just like, I know you're racist, I can see what the place that you're coming from when you're asking me for certain things, or just by how you're acting at the table, I know. So I might, in a certain way, check them in a special way to where it's like, I run this, you're just a guest, and you're about to get the fuck out of here within the hour. So I don't give a fuck about you. I really don't. I care about what the fuck you gonna leave me on the table. That's what I care about, unfortunately. And sometimes they tip because of the fact, and they actually tip, like, kind of nice when you basically pass their test, because you could tell that they really be trying to test you. They really do. And I have to sit there, breathe, collect myself. I may say something underneath my breath, I ain't gonna lie. If you hear it, hey. If you don't, even better. I don't care if you do or if you don't, but I am talking my shit. And yeah, it's hard. And I don't think, like, that's really talked about enough, is dealing with racist people, because, like, It's one thing when you dealing with like two people, because I mean that's easy, you can get over that. But when it comes to like a table, like a big party, and the whole table is racist and acting funny towards you, it get a little hard. I'm not doing that running back and forth just because you think of me as your slave because of the color of my skin. I'm not doing that. You got up in 3 times. Like, tell me all that you need up front, right then and there, so I can go ahead and get everything. I prefer that. So I can go ahead and get everything. Don't, oh, can I get sour cream? I'll bring the sour cream. Can I get some A1 sauce? I get the A1 sauce. Can I get another plate? I'll be like, okay, so do you need anything else? Do you need anything else? Oh, okay. And then I'll leave you alone because I know exactly what you're doing. Know exactly. And it's sick, but living in Texas, it's common. So yeah, that's an ick of mine. Now this last one is for my people. Okay? And don't get mad at me because I know y'all like to tussle. I don't want to have to do it to you, but come here. We gotta do better as a people. I'm sorry, because it is so sad that like statistically and it's just also known, but we are the worst tippers in every race, the worst. And I really don't know why that is. Like, I really sat to myself and I thought about it, and I'm just like, is there a particular reason as to why Black people either don't tip or they severely undertip? Like, what? Not all of us do that. Let me say that. But the vast majority of us, oh, y'all are trash. y'all are trash. And it's like you're stingy with it. And it's just like nobody's saying to like break me off 100. Like, I mean, I'll be grateful for it, but it's just like, you know, you can still, if you're gonna go out, don't go out and rack up a tab and then be over here like, oh yeah, $2. Thank you. You were so nice. You were so, and I'm just like, thank you. Because like, you don't want to be ungrateful. Like, you really don't. At least with me, I don't like to be ungrateful. I've seen some servers who have been ungrateful in front of their tables and done the most about their tip. Like, I'm not gonna be like that, because I know, for one, you're just one table and I'm gonna get another. And there might be somebody at that table that actually sees how hard I'm working and actually sees my grind and how I'm basically good at my job, that they're gonna bless me. Cause it's happened before. And I'm definitely a believer of, if he did it before, he's gonna do it again. And that's just what it is. But at the same time, it's just like, we gotta come together, and we just gotta just put it out there. Y'all are the worst tippers. They worst. And like I said, I don't know why that is. I hate that we even have that, like, because it's known. And I'm just like, I hate that we have that stereotype in general, like, because the Black dollar is very powerful. we just don't really realize it, but it is powerful. And then it's really also kind of like a sting as well, because I'm Black as well, and I get Black people at my table all the time, right? But I'm Black and you're Black, and it's like, you would do your own like this? You would do your own like this? That's wow. But as a whole, I wish for us to do better. But I really wish that the stigma of Black people don't tip wasn't a thing. At least not as common. But it's the most common, and it's to the point where I would be genuinely surprised when I see a good ass tip for my service and everything. Oh shit. From my service, because like it's rare. It's either it's gonna be below, and then you get those who understand the concept of tipping, and that will tip you accordingly. But yeah, so that's just a few of my icks of being a server. If you're a server too, and you have a couple of icks that you would like to get off your chest, this is a safe space, so go ahead and drop them down in the comment section below and get it off your chest. And if y'all want a part 2 of my server icks, let me know as well in the comments. If you fucking with this video, go ahead and like it for me. Subscribe to my channel. It's gonna be some more real shit. I think this is more like a real talk. I think I'm gonna call this real talk. Real talk with G, baby. Ooh. I'm sorry. Okay, it's late. I need to go to bed. You know, but yeah, so make sure y'all do that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video to other servers who would like to add their input or whatever the case may be. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking the time out to watch this video. I truly appreciate it. So that's a wrap, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.